Hello everyone, welcome back. I am whipping up a really fast Woodland Fairy cake, and so I'm just sitting down to do some fun little flowers to embellish. I don't even know what I'm going to do yet. But with a fairy cake, I don't worry about the flowers looking realistic because, well, it's a fairy. So I'm just going to start. I'm using about a 70-30 mix. 70 gum paste, 30 fondant. I'm mixing that up. I've added a little color. This is actually a really faint light blue. I'm just going to roll it out. And yes, it's humid again. I'm sorry about the fan in the background. But the humidity's killing me. Okay, I'm going to roll this. Oh, oops. Okay, I'm going to roll this rather thin. Put a little cornstarch. I'm just going to start cutting these out. Okay, the fan is too much noise for me. Oh, phew, that's better. I'm still trying to work out the actual design of this cake. I have a general idea. But as I'm making these, I'm just going through different things in my head of how I want to create this cake, what I want it to look like. I always put my gum paste back in plastic to keep it soft while I work. Okay, what should we do with these guys? I like some of them to remain pretty small, so pretty much just like they are. Let's see if we can give them just a little character. So all I'm doing is just pressing down on the petals to give them a little character, and then pop it over here on our big orange spongy thing. That's kind of cute. Okay. So I'm taking the very small ball tool, gently pressing into each petal, very gently, and then put it up here and give it a little cup shape. Okay, I'm not crazy about that one. I'm going to thin out the edges ever so gently. Pop it over here and see what happens. That's better. So the edges are a little thinner on this one. These guys are a little thick. gonna do the same thing here, kind of gently gently thin the edges of the petals. Pop it on here and give it some shape. Okay, this time I'm using the bigger end of the ball tool. I'm adding a little more pressure, so this is going to be a little bit bigger flower. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to give this a little bit of a squeeze in my hand. Use the larger bar tool, get these petals a little larger, and then thin the edges ever so gently. Okay, now I'm just kind of smushing them flat. That's too big. Pushing the petals out a little bit. So if you can see on these flowers, I'm doing a little bit larger as I go around. So I put the ball tool in the center, and then as I go around, I make big circles so that I'm getting the very ends of the petals. So we thin those. So place the ball tool in the center, start spinning, and then take it to the outside of the petals just to get those a little bit more thin or thinner. My grammar has gone down the drain. Okay. Do another larger one quick. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more small ones. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm kind of doing different sizes. Kind of the same flower, but in different sizes, like nature does. Do another small one. Okay, I'm going to do another larger one. So I'm just squeezing it between my fingers a little bit. Pushing the petals out. And pressure to the outer edges of the petals here. And I'm applying medium pressure. Okay, those are cute. I'm going to set them aside and let's go to another flower. Let's just do some sculpted, kind of like, my gosh, I can't think today, sorry. Kind of Stephanotis style. So this is kind of a faint pink. On my monitor, it's not coming out pink, but it is pink. Need a little cornstarch because of the humidity. Roll these out kind of thin. Oh, I didn't need to roll this out. Seriously, brain not working. Not working. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna roll it into a ball. This is too much. Roll it into a ball. And then into a cone. Okay, so all I've done is poke a hole in the middle there. And I'm going to take my little scissors. I'm going to put a little cornstarch on them and cut petals. And I use a little cornstarch on my hands. Now I'm just going to shape these petals with my fingers. So I'm applying more pressure at the beginning of the petal, so where it's closest to the flower. A little more pressure and then ease up on the outer edges. I think in my last video I called this like milking a goat. I've never milked one, but I've seen it done. I've seen it on TV. It's kind of what they do. Well, the pressure, start the pressure at the top and move downward. Okay. Now we have some cute little petals. If you put them over your finger, you can give them a little bit of a cupped characteristic shape. That was the word I was looking for. Okay. I'm going to work them just a little with a ball tool, ever so slightly. Give these petals some shape and pizzazz. Whoop. And then set it to dry. Okay, let's do another one. Roll it into a pea, then into a cone. Poke a hole in the middle. Oop. Okay, I'm going to make this one a little smaller, I think. I'm going to try. Oop. Gonna try for another small one. Do a little larger one. These are so easy and so cute. I'm loving them. The pink isn't showing up. I wish it was. But imagine these pink. If you're seeing white, imagine them pink, because they're pink. A light pink. Super cute. I'm cutting the tail off because I'm not going to need to wire these. These are going to be like stuck in places individually. Okay, let's see if we can do an itty bitty one with this last little bit. Oh, little ones are hard. You're going to be a flower. Stop fighting me. Okay, so this one's a little wonky. Not sure if I'll use it. Oh, actually, yes, I will. It has character. Okay, that actually turned out kind of cute. Okay. Cute. This is purple. You'd never know it, but it is. Actually, it's a lavender. I made this last night, so it's a little. It's a little. What's the word? I don't know. Not as easy to work with. It's fighting me. Okay, so I'm going to roll out this lavender rather thin. Ooh. We're gonna get a delivery? Yes. He's running. Awesome. And now he's running away. Thank you, sir. Okay, back to flowers. I'm going to use this. This is a Wilton cutter. Seriously, this clumsiness is going to drive me crazy. There's a small calyx. Probably can't see that, but I like this shape. Okay, what do I want to do with these guys? These are so fairy looking, aren't they? Okay, I'm just going to thin out these petals just a little bit. Kind of just the edges. Okay. Now I want these to curl up a little bit. So if you start at the end of the petal and draw the ball tool back to the center, it will cup your petals ever so slightly. It's like that. Adorable. Just flattening those or softening those edges just a little bit. Could probably do this with my hands. Yep. So I'm just taking my fingers down the very edges and ever so slightly thinning the edges of the petals, just so they're not so square. And now I'm going to draw backwards to get those petals to cup. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. Super, super cute. Okay, I gotta go get whatever was delivered. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. 2 flights of stairs. I'm back. All right, let's do some more of those. But this time I'm gonna roll this thicker. Okay, I'm just working this gum paste fondant mixture a little bit because it's, again, I made it last night, so not real pliable. I'm gonna move these. These are dried, and I'm just gonna put them. These aren't totally dry, but they're dry enough to hold their own shape. Oh, great, now I have the hiccups. Okay. Okay, see how that's thicker? So I'm going to use the same cutter. Actually, I'm just going to thin this just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing the same thing, just kind of working these petals with my fingers quick, just to save a little time. I did this one thicker, so it can be a little, so I can make it a little larger so that I can stack the flowers. Oh my goodness, these are so fairy. I mean, they scream woodland fairy, don't they? Remember, it's purple. It's kind of, this is dark purple, but on my monitor, this is showing up the color that this actually is. Okay, so I've made the petals larger. So now I'm going to draw them up just like I did the first set. I'm going to point this end just a little bit more. It got a little round and I don't like the round. They need to be pointy-ish, like that. Okay, so pull those petals up. Okay, I'm going to cut a couple more of these real quick. Wrap this back up. Okay, same thing. I'm just going to work these petals. I'm just squeezing them a little bit. Oh, goodness. Sorry, I'm not very talkative. I've had a long week and I'm exhausted. Okay, so I added a little cornstarch to the ball tool. And now I'm just going to work these petals out a little thinner. And then do the same thing and draw them back. Okay. This time, that's pink, not purple. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I am really applying a lot of pressure because I want this batch really thin. I'm going to roll it out on this hard surface to get it even a little thinner. Okay, same cutter. Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, I didn't mention this. Sometimes it sticks. So if you just go like that, you can get them out. Okay, these, I don't want to make them any bigger than they are. But I am going to put just a little pressure on these edges because I hate squared edges. The edges should be kind of beveled, thinned out, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Now I'm going to curl up these edges just like the others. Actually applying a little more pressure and creating a divot because this is going to be the inside of our flower. So these are baby petals that haven't quite grown up yet. Okay, so I'm going to let these set for just a minute because I'm not done with them. Let those set for just a minute. Okay, I need water. I don't have a container for water, so I'm using this water bottle cap. I'm going to get my brush barely wet, and I'm actually going to take off the excess just a little. And I'm going to get the center of our largest petals just a little damp. I'm going to put this one right on top. That's super cute. Okay, so a little bit of water, a little bit of water. And add that. And that. Okay, now with these are the thin ones, the last ones I did. I want these to be really cupped like this because these are the center, these are the baby petals. So if I just push them down into our spongy thing, it gives us a nice shape. I can show. How do I show how this is formed? I can't. They're cupped, trust me. Here we go, that kind of shows. Okay, so I'm going to let these sit for just a minute and firm up before I put them on here. Then I have my gold center, or what are these? Pearls, I guess. So I'm just going to play for a minute. It's kind of cute, pink and gold. You know what? I'm going to do one of these without the center. Without this piece. And I'm going to take the largest pearl and push it down in. Oh my gosh, that's super cute. So Woodland Fairy. Okay, they're so much better in person. And remember, purple. It's purple. Lavender. It's lavender. Maybe I'll, while I'm waiting, I'll add some to some of these pink flowers that we did. I'm only going to do a couple because I want to let these dry, and then I'm going to take some luster dust to them and give them a little more character, if you will. Okay, so let's give one of these a try quick. So I'm going to wet the center ever so slightly and add our third layer. I'm going to take the ball tool and press it right in the center. to make sure everybody is sticking. Now I'm going to add a little more water in there. Should I do 3? There. Kind of looks like an Edelweiss. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. I hope they're showing up a little bit purple for you. They like this color. And the purple and the gold it's perfection. Okay, we'll do one more and then we'll end here. And I'll come back with more because I'm going to need more. Know why I did that? Because I didn't do this first. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got to start on flowers. We've got little white ones. We've got little pink ones. Purple. Okay, we're starting some cute flowers. We're going to have a really cute Woodland Fairy cake. Okay, so I'll come back in a little bit and we'll do some more and then we'll do some dusting. Make these look even more beautiful. These are my favorite. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. They're so cute. I'm just going to prop this one up just a little bit. The petals are wanting to droop, so I supported a few petals there. So, okay. I'll see you on the next video. Well, we'll make even more. I'm just looking at all my cutters, what options I have. I think I'll do some daisies. Daisy type butterflies. I'm not sure about that. I think I'll do butterflies out of white chocolate, but we'll see. Anyway, so I will see you on the next video.